My name is Andrea Navarro, and this is my digital testimonio, my little story of my life. Since I have limited time to tell everything about my life, I'll just be quick about it and say first, I gathered inspiration from our previous activity with the gingerbread person, and so I have 5 declarations to make, and with each one, I have a photo and an explanation, so let's begin. I am from a middle class family. I am a sister. I'm Mexican American, which means I care about my family. I'm Catholic, even though I really didn't have a choice with that. And I am an aunt. My first one, I am from a middle class family. My first picture up for my discussion is we went to Orlando in 2005, and we still continue to go to Orlando as a family. I realized that was a bit of an issue in school because I would tell my friends, oh, hey, I'm going to Orlando, or I'm going to Florida. And they'd say, oh, wow, that must mean, oh, well, you're rich, you're well off. So I feel like being middle class was an issue. Growing up in school. My second one, I am a sister. This is a picture of me and my sister Jessica. I really care about my sister. My siblings are the world to me. So I feel like that is very part of who I am in my identity and also who I was in school. When I was in elementary school, I would always mention how proud I was of my siblings, or if my sister was mentioned in the paper, I'd shout out that, hey, that's my sister. So that was very much a part of me growing up in school. I am Mexican American, which means I care very much about my family. And speaking of family, I have another picture of me and my sister. So I guess you could tell I very much care about my sister. But not only that, but all the rest of my family. And I feel like that's a very cultural thing with Latinos. We have to care about our family. We have to be very involved in our family. And that's a thing that portrays itself within school as well. And following the next one, I am Catholic. I had my quinceañera when I was 15. I really didn't have a choice within picking my religion, and that also derives from what we read in the 2 Haro and Tatum articles that we had to read. So I was born Catholic, I guess you could say. And I feel like that's also a very prominent issue that goes on within schools and with myself, in fact, because I noticed in high school how other kids would basically judge the other Latino students that weren't Catholic, and they'd say, oh, well, if you're not Catholic, then, well, you're going to hell. And they would mention things like that, and I'd be like, what? Why would you say that? Everybody should be entitled for what they want to be and want to do. So, even if you weren't by choice, you're the religion that you'd like to, I feel like you should follow what you want. So that's a very big part of me in my life. And my final one, I am an aunt. I don't know if you can see, I'm holding a baby. That is my niece. When she was born, and I found out the joy of being an aunt. I don't have any kids of my own, and I feel like she's somewhat kind of like my child by relation. And that also shaped who I was in high school as well. Like, I'd always be telling all of my friends, oh, well, my niece did this, my niece did that. I feel like that really contributed to who I was in life. But either way, all of these factors contributed to who I was within high school. I didn't really speak much. Well, once I reached high school, I spoke more Spanish. I was more or less more culturally accepted, but because of the color of my skin, I was mostly called gringa. I don't have an accent when I speak English, hence why everyone would also call me gringa. But yeah, that is who I am. So that's me in 5 minutes, as much as I could fit in. Thank you. Have a nice